104.1 KRBE.
Let's go.
Good morning.
The Rula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula.
Macaroni and cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
Party's on, yeah! Who wants to party? It's Wednesdays.
Who wants to party?
Hey, I'll party every time it's 4-day work
That's
week.
right. Wednesday, September 3rd of 2025 at 6:02 a.m. with the gang. Rula, Ryan, Eric, Sister K, and Sam. And yeah, I know it's a short work week, but yesterday, how does this happen to us? Why and why? All morning we knew it was Tuesday. We did revenge. We had a Roses update because of Monday we weren't here.
Yep.
All morning. And then after the show, I lived my life like it was a Monday.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why does this happen to our brain?
Did you forget to do weekends with Rula?
No, I did weekends with Rula, but I didn't do it. Like, I got home. I got home and I was thinking, okay, you know what? For those that don't know, I do weekends with Rula. I hope you know, 6 to 9 a.m. on Saturdays here at KRBE. So I'm your Saturday morning show, but that show is national. It goes all over the country at different times. Anytime between 5 a.m. and 2 p.m., you're going to hear my voice somewhere across this country, which is great. But I have to record that show, obviously, because I'm not going to be live 182 times in the weekend or whatever it is.
Or
So-
live on a Saturday morning.
Right, I'm sleeping.
Not at that hour.
I'm sleeping.
You're not here, Rula? That's so weird.
so weird
Because I'm
that-
on from 12 to 6.
And Joe, do we high
And
five in
then-
the hallway?
Yes.
It's my hologram.
Hand off a
Yeah.
baton.
That wasn't you in
You're
real
on 12
life?
to 6. So they should just have me on from 6 to noon. And then Sam from 12 to 6. They could just double up weekends with Rula, 6 to 9, 9 to 12.
Girl power.
And then Sam, 12 to 6. And it's like, let's go, girl
So what
boss.
was it that made you feel like it was a Monday after the show?
Well, I just think in your brain, you're just like, okay, first day of work week.
Plus, you do Rose's update.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that feels like the Monday.
so
It's
the
like
Roses
it's a
update.
muscle memory thing.
Totally. And so then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the show. And there was a school event last night at my daughter's school. Like this is the only time of the year that you get to like actually go in there and like meet teachers and stuff. When they get older, they don't do it like elementary anymore. It's not Meet the Teacher Day. And I knew that was on the calendar for Tuesday. It was at 6. So it's like 5:30. And my husband's like, hey, are you getting ready? We gotta go. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, no.
And he's like, don't we have that thing in the calendar? Thank God I put it in the calendar. And he's like, I was like, oh yeah, okay, oh my God, yes. Just like,
Yeah, I knew.
so stupid. Anyway, whatever. 4-day work weeks. We saw scientifically that when you have a 4-day work week, it takes you 4 days to get back to normal.
That's okay. I can handle that.
But yeah,
It's a sacrifice we would all
Always
gladly
willing.
take.
I'd like to
Right.
do that experiment. I got home, and the way Rula and Eric bragged up this show about the high school girl being
wait
catfished.
till the scoop, Ryan, because I did that first.
Because Rula didn't see it.
Can you believe I didn't spoil it
Oh,
for
you
myself?
didn't?
I didn't go to the
Until
45th
yesterday.
minute.
Oh, you didn't? You
I
saw
did
that
not
photo?
go to the 45th
I think
minute.
we
Y'all should
all
be so
watched
happy
it.
for
All
me.
right, let's
See,
save
look at
that
that.
till Scoop then, coming up next.
I'll give you the notes, Kev.
Yeah, don't be
What are they
blowing
called?
it right
Cliff
now.
notes?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say
The
anything.
kids
Yeah.
still have those in
Now
school?
that's called the ChatGPT notes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do they call it now? It was Cliff's Notes in the 90s.
They don't
What's
need
it now?
that. You just go to ChatGPT and say, hey, give me a summary of this book.
Dang, that is real nice.
But what was
Doesn't
it
mean you have to
before
cheat on that,
ChatGPT
it's
2
just-
years ago?
Yeah,
What
just
was
a
it before
summary.
that? Like for the last 7 years, what was it? Before ChatGPT, what did they have?
Just Google it.
I
Was
think
it
it's-
still Cliff Notes?
I
I don't think people use Cliff Notes like they.
Oh, really? That's
Well, my
why.
daughter's had
I mean,
some
like
notes.
they did in the 90s
Yeah.
and the 80s.
I think it's
but-
called
Well, I didn't
Cliff's
do it in the 90s.
Possessive Note.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Or
Cliff's
2000s.
Notes.
What'd you say, Sam?
Eric's like, yeah, in the 90s. I'm like, I didn't go to school in the 90s.
Right, she
like
was born in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, you went
But
to
she
school
still
for a little
knew
bit.
it. I don't
Kindergarten,
know.
you weren't cheating there with my Snoopy puppy or something? Or
My Snoopy
I don't
puppy.
know.
Clifford the Big Red
You
Dog.
weirdo.
For your book club.
Do you
Clifford
remember the
Big Red
first
Dog.
book that you ever read?
no.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, me
It was,
too.
War and Peace or something?
well, wait, you're talking about like children's book or
Yeah,
book
like
report?
do you remember like mom or dad trying to teach you how to read?
My parents did not.
I'm still
Oh.
waiting.
Present.
I remember it was
God
Dr.
bless 'em.
Seuss Bears on Wheels. One bear on one wheel. Two bears on two wheels.
Well, that's good you have a memory of that. I don't have
what you
any
remember.
memory of a kid's
I do.
book.
I just remember, I think maybe because I've been spending a little bit of time with my mom lately. And, she found a whole big box of all the things that I had from when I was in elementary school.
Oh, that's
I
what brought you
posted a
back.
picture on my Instagram stories a couple of days ago about drawings that I did when I was like 11 years old. And it's just kind of fun. You forget all that stuff.
I think I remember in kindergarten there was a book. I definitely remember green and white illustration of like this owl gang, like an animal gang going to a concert or something. I remember that. And I remember there was a book series called Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia was like a real clumsy, klutzy lady. Was she a housekeeper? I don't know, but I loved the name Amelia Bedelia. I should probably look that up and tell my kids. I think
Judy
I told my
Blume,
kids
was that a book or is that
That
a lady?
was a
Judy
book
Blume's
series.
an author. She's an author, the Judy Blume. But that was when you're like
It was like fourth grade or
tweens.
something.
Yeah. I mean, the first book
Fifth
report
grade.
I did was on Titanic, and I had one on Sherlock Holmes. I remember those.
Ugh.
Sherlock Holmes.
Now, do you
That'd be
save
so
all your
boring.
kids' books? I'm trying to really just like get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, you just
Do
got to keep a
little
few.
cleaning.
You got to keep like the one that they really liked.
Yeah.
Like, did your kids watch or read those Miss Daisy is Crazy, those kind of school books?
No,
There
the
was
one,
a whole
Oh,
series.
man, what is the one that they had
Mrs.
in like third grade and second grade? It was like 20 of them.
somebody's
Oh my
going to
God.
text us. A lot of teachers are listening right now.
Captain Underpants
37530.
and all that stuff.
Captain Underpants wasn't around in my
So
time. I
forget-
didn't think.
Name, but
I didn't think. I mean,
we're
like,
gonna make
when you
Sam
have
stand
board
here talking
books-
about this stuff.
I know.
Oh,
Sam took her
Sam, that
kids
was my
to
point.
daycare today for the
Would
first
you
time.
want any of those?
Yeah.
I mean, they're all in pristine condition.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're
Loves books.
totally,
Santiago
totally
loves
clean.
books. Yeah, but
So today was the first day of daycare drop off for both babies. Sam is holding on by her
Aw.
fingernails.
I just have like, I know they're safe, but it's just a pit in your stomach. Like it's in my throat.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just like chilling there.
What made you
Because
do it
he's never
today?
been away from you.
He hasn't been away. He's been with my mom.
Because your mom's here till
My mom's
Saturday,
here
so you just like,
till
I gotta just
Saturday.
do it. I gotta
Yes,
do it.
I gotta rip off the Band-Aid. Because last week I was like, oh, maybe I'll take him like 2 days or 3 days. And then I didn't. And then yesterday I was like, well, maybe I'll take him. And then I didn't.
Yeah.
And so then today I was like, okay, I just have to do it. I just have to do it. I have to be a big girl, get my pumpkin spice latte, which I got, vanity size. And I just need to drop him off. He was totally fine. Like Santiago helped me get him to the car. Santi was so excited. Like he calls him Potato. So he's like, Potato. I'm like, we're going to take him to daycare with you today. He goes, Potato. And then they were fine. And Mateo didn't cry at all.
But did you?
He smiled. No, I'm a
Good.
robot. I can't. But I still have that like awful. It's like when you try and hold back your tears.
And then it
That's
hurts
the-
your throat, like your glands.
That's the feeling I have right now.
Well, the good thing is, let's go positive, because then
And
it's
I'm done
very
at
hard
12.
on the mama heart.
Like I know I'm being
So
a
you
big
can
baby.
pick
Like,
them
I
up
have my
at
baby.
noon?
The
Yes.
positive part is you are
Still.
familiar with the place. You know
Yes.
those ladies love your kids.
Yes.
They will text you with any cute moment or tell you
Which they
something
already did.
fantastic.
See?
They'll send you a picture,
I
which is a
know.
game changer, because I think that
Yes.
moms pre 10, 15 years ago, we're not getting pictures from daycare. You're just going home, ripping the Band-Aid hard from maternity leave, going for a 12-hour workday and not seeing your baby, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of positives. I know it's not going to help right now, but hey, you go real fast. You're going to go, this show's going to, you're going to rip right through this show.
Yes.
Before you know it, it's rapid fire quiz time.
You win.
Then we're going to just, let's go.
Who won
And
last
then you're
week?
back there.
Talk to Michael.
Love
Yo,
it.
you'll have a great day. I
Okay.
won.
Oh, okay.
I
That's right.
won.
Remember, we were happy that Eric actually won because Traffic Shop Mike's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who always
Yay.
gives
And you
us
were
our
playing
first
for him?
text.
Yep.
He was playing for him.
I've
So
won
Traffic
for
Shop
him.
Mike got that. Today, the prize is Pentatonics tickets, which is going to get you in the Christmas feels, because they're going to be here in December before Christmas. It's fun when you have a Christmas concert before Christmas. Sometimes you have them like the 27th.
What's that
But
one
this is
rock
on
band
the
one?
20th. Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Like, sometimes they'll come like
Dun, dun, dun,
December
dun,
28th.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
And
dun,
then
dun,
around
dun.
the- I'm like, I don't want to see them in January.
Not afterwards.
Or like I saw the Radio City Rockettes after Christmas Day.
Is
It
it gonna
doesn't
ruin
hit
it?
the same, but it's still exciting. And the Rockettes are amazing. They came to Houston years ago.
it's all about the anticipation.
Yeah, 2015, I think
Yeah.
they came. So it's really nice. Pentatonics will be here on December 20th, and we've got your tickets for the Rapid Fire Quiz. We also have Maroon 5 tickets 4 times a day today at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Those are the 4 chances today and every weekday that we want you to be caller 104 when we tell you to call in, right? 'Cause
Yep, that's it.
I'm
It's the
thinking
top
of-
of the hour. Top
yeah,
of the
that's
hour.
right. At that time, 7, 10, 2, and 4.
We're making
I
it
almost confuse
easy.
that with the weekend. When you hear a weekend song,
Yeah, no, no.
that's
no.
cross wiring.
No, it's just top of the hour, so hang out.
Right. So
I'm
if
not
you're
making you
caller
jump through hoops
104
on this one.
No,
Exactly.
very simple.
Good.
So you're going to get tickets and you get upgraded. You're a finalist to be upgraded to the front row. So coming up next, when I first left the station thinking it was Monday, I thought, let me knock out this Catfish Anonymous number show
Unknown number.
that everybody's telling us
On
about.
Netflix.
One of those you
before
have
it
to
gets
see
ruined.
before it gets ruined.
Well, I feel
Not like
like
it's
Put your phone down too. By
I never
the
said
way.
it was the greatest thing ever. I just said, holy cow, at 45 minutes, 48 minutes in.
that's where it tells you
Yeah.
the
you're
reveal.
going to be like,
It'll grip you.
So you'll be so proud of me. I didn't go straight to the 45th minute. I
Yeah.
let it build. But I almost did something on the radio yesterday, Eric, when you were talking about it that could have ruined it for me. But we'll discuss this. Here's your official weather for today.
It's going to be a really nice day, but hot. I mean, here we are in September. It's going to be like 94 degrees, lots of sunshine. Right now, 77 degrees, 6:11 on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
.1 KRBE.
Okay, it's brought to you by Taquerias Arandas. And again, our 6 o'clockers, just reminding you right at 7 o'clock, right at 10 a.m., right at 2 p.m., right at 4 p.m. We want you to be caller 104 so you can score tickets to see Maroon 5 when they come back to Houston on November 5th. They'll be at the Toyota Center. We have tickets for you. Plus, you become a finalist to get upgraded to the front row. Now, tickets are available at livenation.com, but it's more fun to win. And we give you 4 chances a day to do that. Now, what's the number you're going to call, though, at those times? At 7, 10, 2, and 4, you're going to call 833-390-KRBE. That's 5723. Lock that into your contacts. I mean, you got so many you don't use. Might as well throw this one in, too. Because when you want it, you don't want to be scrambling for it. That is our direct connection to the studio here at KRBE, so you can win all kinds of fun things. So yesterday morning show, right out of the box, Eric started talking about how over the weekend everyone was like blowing up about this Netflix series, Unknown Number, the high school catfish. And
I'm not saying it was the best documentary ever.
No, but you were talking about how people have gone on TikTok talking about, whoa, what the twist is.
So the twist was what gets you.
Yes. So you shared that at 45 minutes in is where you get the reveal of the catfish.
And somebody
of this
said it
girl.
was more like 48, but I...
Whatever.
Yeah.
I get there.
Hitting the thing to see the time. I was like, Mom, it's coming. Mom, it's coming.
Yeah.
I was too.
Schoolers catfishing each other?
What's
Say it
that?
again?
It's high schoolers catfishing one
Yeah,
another?
it's these 2 kids getting cyberbullied by an anonymous caller.
I mean, Kevin,
anonymous number.
it destroys relationships.
Yeah.
On like text messages?
On
or-
text messages.
Yes.
And it's constant. And it starts to spiral and ricochet. Like many people don't realize if you're going to cyberbully somebody, it affects everything. It affects their psyche. It affects their sports. It affects their family life. It
Relationships.
affects their friendships. Then people start turning against each other. Like, I think it's you. And then the perception is the reality. Like
wants
if
to
we
kill
all thought it
himself?
was you, Special K, we're like, it's you. And you're like, it's not me. And then the whole school is turning against you. That they think it's you. It's just this whole thing because it could happen in so many different cases, and it has happened. And then the FBI gets involved and whatnot. Okay, so 45 minutes. I'm very proud of myself that, because typical me, I'm like, I don't have time for this. Let me just see what happens. And I thought, okay, let me watch this. And I'm not going to tell you anything, but I will say that yesterday when Eric was talking about it, I guessed the possibility of the plausible offender. And I'm watching it thinking that. So you watch it, you think, well, who could this be? Or who is it not? Because it's an anonymous number. Unknown number. Anyway, after I watched it, obviously my phone, I've been like geofenced or whatever the hell the terminology is.
Your
Because,
phone's listening to you and they know.
well, I don't understand this because I'm usually not on TikTok. That's an Eric game.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram. Go see my ghost girl at Radio Rula from the Galveston Ghost Tours.
TikTok's so much
You were
better.
targeted.
I was because had I not seen it, I don't know if our conversation on the air would have still brought this to me, but it instantly got ruined for me. They
They put the spoiler on it?
Well, I mean, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, okay.
Making comments.
And the one thing I can say is I wanted more of a reaction at the reveal. That's what I wanted. I felt like it's kind of like that Saturday Night Live skit where Kristen Wiig is acting like she's coming to your door to give you $1 million, and the person's like, "That's great," and you're like, "Yeah."
But here's the thing:
like
when
you
you
want
do,
more of a reaction.
when you do
Yes,
get that
agreed.
reveal, though, it's exactly what you're saying. You're like it was kind of down, low key. But then it makes you start thinking afterwards. You go back and you start analyzing. You start thinking yourself.
Plus, it was years ago that this all happened.
It's like about
I mean,
3
it's a
years
real life
ago.
It
story.
wasn't yesterday.
Yeah,
by the way,
it was
if
a
it-
real life story.
Yeah, and if it does get spoiled for you, I don't mind that. Don't be mad. You know
It'll still
why?
be interesting.
Because if you
I knew.
watch it knowing who the person is, you're like, okay, this is really. I like watching things like that because, and maybe I by force. When the movie The Sixth Sense came out, 30-year spoiler alert. What year was that? 26 years ago or something with Haley Joel
late
Osment and
90s
Bruce
or
Willis.
something?
I was here in this very spot of this room reading an Entertainment Weekly magazine, and they used to have this column called the Hot Sheet, and they would say, and they wrote something about Bruce Willis that gives you the ending of The Sixth Sense. And I remember reading it, and I go, I don't understand. And I go, oh, wait. Oh, is that what everyone's talking about? So then when I watched The Sixth Sense, I knew out of the gate what the twist was.
You look for the clues.
And it wasn't even looking for the clues. I just knew it. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. I can see how everybody else thought that he's talking to his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it gives you, maybe that's why I like to fast forward things. You know, what Hunting Wives, I was like, okay.
I don't want to fast forward, but if you know, then I'm like, why even waste my time watching
Exactly.
Because it's a
not
cool,
even
different
worth it.
perspective when you know.
You got to
it?
learn how
If you
to
know, it's different. But if you're
Yeah.
fast forwarding, you're missing.
Oh, yeah,
missing
all the twists and the
huge
turns.
key
Yeah.
So
points.
a lot of people can't stop talking about this. And this is a real life story of real life people because it happened in the news.
See, what's her name from ABC? Maya?
Myra Moreno and Melanie Lawson
Yeah.
were in the news clip. Even though this happened in Michigan, they use a Houston news clip, which is very
I know.
interesting.
I
Because they're
didn't, I
attractive
didn't know
women.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, you can see it. If you have and it gets ruined for you, you can still watch
It's on
it.
Netflix, by the way.
And it is, and listen, here's the lesson I took from this as a parent of a now high school girl and tweens. You really want to hope, and I hope that my girls or my son would tell me if these horrific texts are coming to their phone, because these texts were so dirty and disgusting.
I mean, the person is texting, just kill yourself. They were saying things like
first
that.
it was all graphic sexual stuff.
Yeah,
Sexual stuff
that
was
was
really-
disgusting.
Before the
too.
suicide requests came in, it was graphic sexual stuff. And I'm like, that's a lot for this girl was what? Like she was like 13 when she first got these texts or something. She was young.
I think
She was
so.
14.
14, I think 14.
So I just would hope that, because she did go to her parents, right? And the boy did go to his parents saying,
I think
somebody's
it's all about your
texting me this
parents,
stuff.
how they react to things.
Also, why didn't they just block the number?
They did, but the person kept getting new numbers.
Well,
Right.
no.
They kept creating new
Remember,
numbers.
they described like, well, we figured we'd learn the identity more
You put yourself
easily.
through that?
If we didn't block
Yeah,
it,
that's
we'd
what I
be able
said.
to figure
I'm
out
like, get
who
rid
it
of your
is.
phone.
They said in the beginning, though, that they blocked it, and then the
Yeah.
person
Change
came
your
with a new
number.
number.
You know,
So
like change
I don't
your
know. I just
phone.
would hope that my kids would tell me so that we could figure it out, because the last thing you want is your child to be tormented by something right in their face, under your nose, in your own house, and you don't even know it's happening.
Well, you remember a couple of years ago, right here in the studio, when we were talking about the parent who had a child that did take her own life because
Which
of
one?
the
This happened so many
cyberbullying.
times.
We had one
unfortunately.
where and I think the people that were cyberbullying this girl were eventually prosecuted because they led to her suicide.
With the family and
Yeah, Brandy Vella,
I think so.
who killed
yeah.
herself in front of her dad.
Yeah.
he was in.
Yeah,
studio.
she was getting horrifically cyberbullied, and it was a horrible story that she couldn't take it anymore.
It's embarrassing as a kid to tell your parents things like that stuff. Like
Yeah, it's hard.
You feel
It is
like,
embarrassing because you feel violated and ashamed.
and then you don't know if they'll get mad at you for some reason. Like,
Yeah, like what did
why
you
did
do?
you? What did you do to make this person think that? That's
Like,
how-
if
some
someone-
parents do
Horrible thing
that,
to say.
some
If
parents are
someone
bad.
texted me as a kid, like, you stupid queer, I know you're a gay,
Kill
or
yourself?
the other words of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I would never show that to my parents, because then they'd be like, oh damn, well I guess the other kids see it too. Then I'm outed. So like I would have probably never shared it myself.
such
Well,
a
especially
shame.
if you weren't out to your parents, I
Yeah.
can see how you hold on to that. If you were out to your parents, do you think that would have changed you?
Probably. Yeah.
Would've
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah. It would have definitely helped.
Like,
It's
would
also
you-
a different time now.
Yeah.
right.
Now.
So
You want to know
I-
the name of the show
Oh, it's called Anonymous Number: The High School Catfish.
or unknown number?
I'm sorry, Unknown Number: The High School Catfish, and it's on Netflix.
Number one for the movie. Look at the movie part because I was looking at.
Yeah, it's not a
this could-
series. It's
Yeah.
a movie.
Well, also the Katrina one is also hitting number 1 too, depending
Yeah,
on
for-
which way
for
you look
series.
at your. Is that for series?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because that's a
multiple
series.
episodes.
3 or 4
this one was
episodes.
just
Okay.
a movie.
So anyway, it just brings up an interesting conversation, if anything, with your kids that have phones. I think to myself, oh, they're just quiet upstairs in their room, but we have given them access to the entire world in
Yep.
their room.
Anything
via
they
a
want to know,
screen.
find out.
Yeah. So, and you would think, just some of these texts were just so bad. You're like,
It was unbelievable. Like some of the urging the person to take their own life, which, by the way, we are in September. It is National Suicide Awareness Month.
Yep.
And the hotline number is 988. That is 988. If you are feeling these feelings or you fear that a family member, a friend, a loved one is possibly thinking about this, dial 988.
Even
And
that
if-
boy did in the
Yeah,
documentary.
because-
He told he texted back to that person saying,
The things you're saying to
You're
me
saying
make me
makes you-
feel suicidal.
and this person still knew that, and would
Right.
still keep doing that.
Just evil.
And please, for any kids listening right now, if you do have somebody texting you that to go kill yourself or life will be better without you, nobody wants you here, you need to tell a trusted adult, even if it's not your parents, a trusted adult, because that is that you should report that to the police. That person should be gone after, because you can't be telling people that. I mean, look, this the story in the news, the heartbreaking story in the news of ChatGPT urging that boy to kill himself, to hang himself in his house over Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
And the parents were looking at all the ChatGPT prompts of like, well, the kid was like, well, I tried to show my mom the marks on my neck and she didn't even notice. Well, because they don't see you like I see you. You're like, basically this ChatGPT was urging the kid, like not stopping the kid, because it's a computer. You know, you're putting in there what you're looking for. It's promoting what you're looking for.
Yeah,
it's not a human. It's not going to say you shouldn't do that or you should talk to somebody. That's not what ChatGPT can do.
It's not aware.
If I'm searching for how to make a pasta salad, it's going to tell me how to make a pasta salad, right?
You should make it and then do it really bad on purpose and then take a photo and send it to ChatGPT. What do you think? I made it. What do you think? Will it be honest? That looks like crap, Eric.
Yeah, but if you ask it
That
to
might taste
like
terrible.
wire fraud, how do you do that? It won't tell you.
No,
But the cops can
if
do
it-
that. Didn't you say that,
No.
Eric?
It
They
will
track
do
what you
other
do?
things.
How do you know that's it?
How do
I
wire
know.
fraud?
No, but if you're using ChatGPT to commit a
It wouldn't
crime,
let
it is
me.
going to flag
It's
it.
really
I was going to go to
Interesting.
ChatGPT this morning because I want to know, like, the lottery's tonight, the Powerball,
Or what numbers to pick?
and we don't have state income tax here. But say my sister, because she got tickets in Illinois, so she bought $25 worth of tickets she found.
See? Wire fraud.
So if she has it there and say she wins, can I claim it down here? Like, because I'm part of it's us three.
Oh,
Can I say I want it here?
She mailed you
does
the
it go by where
ticket?
you
No,
bought
it goes by where you bought it. If it's an
Oh.
Illinois ticket, you're going to pay tax.
okay.
If you bought it in Texas and they're in it with you, then you got the Texas
It's like
one.
when all my cousins were doing it, I'm like, you guys should have me buy it in Texas.
Geez,
so.
you're trying to not pay the taxes?
Hell yeah!
You won
Give
the
Illinois.
lottery.
Illinois sucks. Our governors suck. The whole state sucks.
Damn, Eric,
so you
I
gotta-
love
Eric.
Chicago.
Glad I'm not. I used to, but
I do like Chicago.
You can love Chicago, but you know they have been marred in controversy for decades
The
on their
taxes and the
on their
crap.
really
Violence
messed up
and-
politicians.
Yes,
Yeah,
I mean,
always
you,
jailed and
you
wire
learn that on the
fraud.
little tours that they take on the
build
boats.
You can't build anything there. You got to pay
Everything
They
off.
have
First-
mayor jail
pay
and governor jail.
aldermans. You got to pay off the aldermans everywhere. It's-
I never knew what an alderman was until I saw the show Good Times on television as a
Oh,
child.
yeah, that
The
was
projects of
Booker,
Chicago.
the Greeny Green.
Buffalo butt.
Yeah, that's
No, Buffalo Butt was the maintenance
was the
man.
maintenance guy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what it was. But anyway, so yeah, I guess go get your lottery tickets, go buy your lottery tickets, and see what happens. All right, so we always talk about instinct here on our show. Whether it's roses, you need help finding out if your mate's a cheater. You're coming to us because your instinct, your gut, is telling that. It's your second brain. It's telling you something's not right. Your instinct when you walk into a room, something's not right here, or danger is ahead, or this doesn't feel right. So, do you make big life decisions based on that, or you like the Geico commercial where you're running behind the chainsaws instead of the running car?
That'll be coming back, I bet. Halloween.
So how people have used their instincts in different ways. Maybe you can check the box or not. It's kind of funny that this number 5 on the list, I don't understand this one. It doesn't make sense. Number 5 on the list. Find out what it is next on KRBE.
KRBE is back to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, so a lot of us here on the show, well, all of us really, talk about how much you should listen to your second brain, your gut, the instinct, your gut instinct. And Geico has nailed it with their commercial of all those kids running from a killer on a campground or something. And they're like, oh my God, let's go hide in that shed full of chainsaws. And then he's like, why don't we go to the running car? Are you crazy? And then they go into the shed with the chainsaws. Like, hello, what are
Don't
you
most
doing?
animals like
Run
away
from danger?
Yeah, but
Yes, and
we're
we
the
are
only
idiots
ones.
that run towards it. It's
Yeah.
like Sam and the flags. Red flags,
Always.
yes. Green flags, no.
I was wondering how many of these I'd be like, I do that.
So, do you carefully weigh the pros and cons when you're trying to make a big decision, or do you just ultimately go with your gut? 70% of Americans will go with their gut, which means 30% do not. A third of us do not go with our guts.
Do the opposite?
Now, yes.
Well,
Now,
when you see that every decision I've made has been a bad one, maybe I should just go the exact opposite of what I'm thinking.
and here's what people are mostly using their gut to decide. Number 5 on the list, I guess this is, maybe I've only done this once, and that's why it was getting a pet. Your gut instinct tells you whether you should get a pet?
Well, I don't think I use that.
That's number 5.
One
it should be
one.
your gut and your brain. Because
People say you use your gut instinct to get a pet.
Well,
I
maybe
think
if
it's
you
like more like a decision. Like, hey, we're ready.
You gotta
for
trust
one.
your gut. Like
you got to trust your gut if that dog's going to be right for you. Because I was looking at Frenchies, and there was something about these Frenchies that I was like, I just don't think it's going to be great for our lifestyle. And my gut was telling me not to get a Frenchie and to get a
because you're more
crazy dog.
hiking and more outdoorsy.
Well, we don't hike here.
Well, you know, I mean,
We're
you're
more like
go to
beer
beach.
drinking.
But you
and,
walk
like,
around a
going
lot.
to-
So you went for the Australian Shepherd that looks terrified all the time.
She kind of looks like a little squirrel.
with no butt, with a weird butt.
Okay, so getting a pet.
It's because it.
You have a weird butt, Eric.
That was a good one.
Let's all compare our butts later. Number 4, I can see this one. You know when it's the right time, you go with your gut when it's time to quit your job or switch career paths.
Okay.
100% gut.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you're unhappy on the path that you're on and you realize that I got to do something.
But it's scary.
it is scary.
Or is it
Yeah.
gut or opportunity?
No, it's gut. Well, it's both. I'll give you a good example with my husband. Y'all know he was a consultant for 21 years. He started baking that bread. And I said to him, I just feel like we are at a fork in the road and the light is shined on the path with the bread. So you should run with this because I think this could really be something. And it was my gut that I was like, I just feel like you could do something with this because I knew he had the savvy, the business brain. You have to have a business brain to really make it work. If you don't have the business brain, that's the hardest part.
You might have talent, but without that business sense, all the talent in the world
Do you
is not
think-
going to make it thrive.
Looking back at that time, if you knew that all the lawsuits and all the stuff happened in your house, would you have said, "Hey, maybe you shouldn't. You should stick with your regular job, guaranteed money"? Because at the time, that'd be scary. Like knowing he was taking
we're
a
starting
chance, starting a new business.
builder. No, I think no,
Because it turned out great, but
because I remember the reason we did that is because he said the job that I do is not one that we can teach our kids or pass along to our kids. And we both came from families that had businesses. Like, you know, like my family's restaurant legacy, or, you know, his family had a restaurant for a time in North Texas. And so he goes, I can't pass consulting on to our kids. I can't even tell people what I do for a living. People don't understand it. But if I did this, and I was like, yeah. And I just,
It's
I
a
just knew he was
tangible
good at it.
thing.
plus you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
please, I can tell people what you do. People
Smelled
love,
so good
people
in
like
our
bread.
house for so long. I know, bread man. If you go
I
to
don't
Whole
believe
Foods
it.
today, get some soup, and you grab yourself a little wrap piece of bread, a seeded bread or whatever. That's bread man made that. Okay, number 3, going with your gut. What do people base their life decisions on with gut instincts? Number 3, the breakup. Breaking up with someone. 26% of people say they have gone on their gut to break up. I thought it'd be more than that.
Yeah, that seems really low.
Well, what is the alternative of going with your gut or?
Or just like, I don't like you anymore. Bye. And then you're like, oh, I regret. I'm going to be on closure now. I'm sorry. There's regrets today. Like, I regret that. I want you back. I want you back. Okay, number 2, deciding where to move. Not in all things. We're talking about apartment to apartment or state to state.
Yeah, state to state is like there's other
Yeah, I don't
things
think that's
involved
just
there.
gut.
I think
Jobs.
maybe you
Kevin,
trust
you-
your gut
Research.
when you're picking a place to live, like
when
the
you,
house.
But when you have job opportunity, like Kevin, you came here from Virginia. You went on your gut that it was going to work for you to come down here in your little Scion, packed full of stuff.
Yeah, you're
that-
so
that-
close. You're so close to your parents again.
I finally got a job in radio on the beach. And then, well, we all got fired, as we do
yeah,
in radio.
but this is that's more about the gut on the career. That goes back to career,
Yeah.
not the moving.
But I mean, well, I think it made complete sense to go join a very successful show, then try my hand in the promotions department in you know, Roanoke. I'm not sorry, Roanoke or anywhere in Virginia, Norfolk.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking about would you mostly use your gut to decide these things, or would you choose to be more rational and fact based?
Last
Number
night,
1.
last night I was watching House Hunters International. My wife was on.
Love that. I know I
and
love
she was
that
going to.
show.
She wanted to leave Boston to go to Paris to live there. She doesn't speak the language. at all,
Expensive.
but she can
Emily
work.
in Paris.
She can work from her apartment.
Remote.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She can afford like $1,200 a month. So these like it's like this
you gotta
room is like
live
the size of this room we're in now would be
The whole
bigger
apartment.
than that apartment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
And she's looking
sure.
at 3, and I'm like, and she picked the worst one. I'm like, man, you did not trust your gut. You're an idiot. Just because she wanted to live in the fifth something, the fifth
Yeah.
scene, or I don't know, whatever.
A certain section of Paris.
Yeah, but I'm just like, honey, the 11th over there, a bigger place. You're going to learn to like that area. You're not
Yeah.
trusting your gut. You're
Yeah.
stupid.
Number 1 thing we do to trust our gut versus going on a rational, fact based decision is choosing a job. People have picked a job based on their gut instinct.
I say go with your gut over money.
What if you just going with the only one that they offer? Some people don't have that option.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have all these choices. Do you?
But they say you should never ignore your gut when it comes to your safety, when it comes to your health, when you
comes to your
think
cheating
something is
mate.
off in your relationship,
Yeah.
or if you're doubting your abilities.
Well, doubting your abilities, though, that can get marred up. That can get blurry because people have insecurity and fear, and sometimes that will blind you.
Because most of us
to
don't-
see through the fear.
A lot of people have that imposter syndrome when they have jobs. We've talked about that on the show many times where they have the job and they're like, I can't believe I'm the CEO of this company.
I don't know what
believe
the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
The
Or
person-
parents. How about our parents? When now I'm a parent, I'm like, my parents didn't know crap. I felt so safe around them.
Yep.
They were just winging it. They didn't have a plan.
It's going to.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm winging it.
Yeah, aren't we all? We're all doing that, honey. We're building the plane while we're flying.
Hey, yo. It's time for What's Going Down, in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, it's brought to you by Tachys Fiber. So, a follow-up to yesterday's story about the 11-year-old boy who unfortunately lost his life just ringing doorbells. They're just being kids. Yesterday, a 42-year-old man was arrested and charged with the murder of that 11-year-old boy. He was shot in the back as he ran away from the home after playing ding-dong ditch. Gonzalo Leon Jr. He's 42 years old. He's accused of killing an elementary school student, Julian Guzman. Julian was shot around 11 p.m. on Saturday in the 9700 block of Racine in Clinton Park. Leon allegedly shot Julian after the boy and his cousins rang the doorbell multiple times and ran away. Harris County prosecutors will seek to hold Leon on $1 million bail during today's hearing. There's no evidence to prove that Leon was acting in self-defense. After Julian died on Sunday, police returned to the home to recover firearms that possibly could have been used in the shooting. They found more than 20 guns, including AR-style rifles, shotguns, and pistols. So he has been arrested.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's awful. Has anyone heard? People go to Bearings and you can buy the Byrna, B-Y-R-N-A gun. It's a non-lethal. It's not even a gun. It looks like a gun, but it's non-lethal.
Like a stun gun?
No, it shoots projectiles that are hard.
Like
and-
rubber bullets or something.
Not even rubber, but no, they'll knock you down, and then they also have mace balls in them. So, like, I have one, my clip, I have the first two are hard, so I could knock you down, and then the third one would hit you, and then
Paintball.
it would be like a mace to your face.
Oh,
Birdshot,
my God.
birdshot, buckshot.
Yeah, so the first two would knock you back, then the
Okay.
third one,
No.
and fourth one would shoot and
Wow.
tear you up and that, and then I'd go in there and
Wow.
Byrna.
I got a whole
B-Y-R.
B-Y-R-N-A. It's
How much is it? Do we know?
$500.
Wow.
They're different prices.
How
They
much
even
are
have one
guns?
that looks like
Guns are
a
expensive too.
kind of like a AR type feel to
Okay.
it. Mine's like a pistol.
Okay.
There's some that are black, some are orange. Yeah, it's like $500, $600.
And you can find us at Bearings?
But you go to Amazon or you go to Byrna. I don't get paid by them.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go to Amazon and buy
Get
them
it
and stuff,
shipped to
but
the
they're
house.
non-lethal. But Jesus, if that happened, you don't want to take someone's life.
No
Right.
kidding. By the way,
Unless
Amazon...
it's a bad owner of a gun.
You just mentioned Amazon. They're having their second annual Cat Week, and they say customers can shop for thousands of cat products for up to 30% off from September 3rd through the 6th, with discounts on top brands including Fancy Feast, Purina, Fresh Step, and let's see.
So all you people living by yourself right now, go get your.
Eric, why you gotta be a hater on
I
us?
just don't like cats.
And by the way, the Astros
Go
lost
Dogs.
7-1 yesterday against the Yankees.
Wow.
Gave him a grand slam. And then Framber got mad at the catcher
Uh-huh.
and threw the ball.
Did he really?
God.
Like, that's what the big talk was afterwards. He's like, he threw it at him intentionally because the ball's supposed to go outside,
Uh-huh.
and he threw it inside, almost hit him.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
Diaz?
Salazar.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's the big scuttlebutt of the Astros right now.
Oh.
The guy's like, no, I hit the wrong button on the pitch comm, and I thought it was going out and outside, but he pitched in. Like, no, he was mad because you gave up a meatball
Oh, what's a meatball?
Just lobbing it.
straight down the middle and
Yeah.
take it to the left field.
Well, okay, we will live on to play another day. We got 2 more games against the stupid Yankees. Okay, coming up next.
And don't forget, we've got our own game at 8 o'clock this morning, the Rapid Fire Quiz.
Rapid Fire Quiz for Pentatonics tickets for December 20th. Get you in the Christmas feels. Now, coming up next, a Special K prank call. But what is it? Telemarketer turnaround or prank call?
Telemarketer turnaround
Nice.
takes a shocking turn after Eloise Pennybaker tells us about the aliens at Ellington Field.
Eloise and the aliens at Ellington
That's a
Field.
tongue
Say that 4
twister.
times fast, and we'll be right back on the